sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking a field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Tucker McCann now set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Nashville. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Kamara gets it again on second down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Jameis to throw it. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. From just shy of midfield, Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's Winston. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Monty Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, They've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Henry again on second down. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
A first down carry for Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
56, the mic, boys. 56.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
3 yards the gain there, second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On second down, it's Henry. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Second and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Anthony Fertzer there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. On the return, Deontay Harris. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Winston looking long for Thomas. And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 36 yards. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Down to lose one.
On first down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it.
To try again after the sack, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Hey.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Working with a 2nd and 4. Play fake. Winston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gott, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
26 Mike. And we have you on the edge.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Titans. Well, Julio Jones, not really the first guy you think of when you're talking about yards after the catch, but he's still got plenty of guile with the ball in his hands. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 2, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Winston to give, it's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. Past the 20, 10.
Hey, ready for
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
And there was so much that was impressive about this play, but it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage, and in the end, that became a tremendous run.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. They find some open field here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the 1st as well.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
On third down, Henry. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 41 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First and 10, 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Second down, and it's Kamara again. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On third down, Winston drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. To throw is Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing, Winston. Well, this is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith, 38 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
It got his man complete. Touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. McCann's got it teed up. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Tannehill to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Winston to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing